Survivors we are, survivors we are. Are you ready for the journey? Crohn's Karim is the name, yes indeed. Survivors we are.
Hi there, Crohn's Karim here. I hope you're well and having a good weekend, and I wish you well. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about stoma, the stoma issues that one can have, and it's something that I'm suffering from today and yesterday, and I could feel it coming on over the last few days, and it can happen. What it is so your skin is, your belly is all of this, and you've got a hole poking out your belly, and then you've got your stoma sitting out like this, right? And this is basically your intestine chopped off, coming through your skin like this, all right? And instead of your what's the nice way to say, instead of your stool coming out your back end, it comes out of this bit, right? And then your bag collects the rest. Fair enough. But because this is just sort of hanging out like this, and it's originally it's sort of stitched on, because I remember when I had my last refashioning of the stoma, I could see the stitches of the two together, and with time they kind of fell off, right? So I know that this is being held in purely because it's being forced to. But this thing can slip out from time to time, which has happened on occasion. So there is movement around this. This particular piece here, this little bit of intestine, can expand and contract with time. Okay? So there is a bit of movement. And what happens is in these areas here, this can get quite sore going around you, causing your belly itself to tear from time to time. And it's the tearing part that causes a lot of concern. So when you take your bag off, you can see bleeds. Now, if you've got a tender stomach, looking at that, it can make you quite sick. But with, like I said, I've had it for years now, so I'm quite used to seeing it. And it's sore to the touch. And you need to be quick when you're changing your bag. You put your bag on, and when you're taking it off, give it a good clean, and then put your next bag on, right? So you don't have time, or too much time, to sit there and soak up blood. And you don't want the blood to leak out into the adhesion of the bag, causing the bag to fall off as well. So what do? There's this packing powder. I wish I had some with me now, but it's not here. But it's like a powdered, it's an item that you can put on any kind of wet area of skin from where the skin has been torn, and it dries up that blood kind of instantly, giving a thin powdered layer. But if it's wiped, it will come off and the bleed will continue to bleed. Now the problem that I've got in the last few days is this particular gap and this particular gap have slightly widened, and if I wanted to, I could probably put my finger in there and put my finger in there. Obviously with a lot of pain, I mean I'm like, but just to see how deep the cut goes. So originally I put a little bit of packing powder inside there, hoping that it would soak up the blood. It hasn't done. It will heal with time. A few more days and it'll be fine. But right now, with every movement of my belly, so your belly is where it is, but you're moving constantly. So that's always moving about. And as it moves about, you can feel the tear and the grip and the tear and the grip of things. Not a nice feeling, especially when you have to move and move around. So I will continue to put the powder on for a few more days and it will clear up. But there has been an occasion where I've had to go to the stoma nurse and they've ordered me packing. I'm not sure what the proper name is, but basically it looks like cotton wool, cotton swabs, like stringy stuff, and you push the stringy stuff in there, that absorbs any of the matter. You then take it out and put something else, and basically you pack it less and less each time until your skin starts to heal up around whatever the area needs to be. So there I am with today. Stoma issues when it comes to bleeds and tears. They are going to be there. They can come, they can go. but that's just another day in the cycle of having a stoma to watch out for bleeds and tears. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, have a good Sunday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Karim out.
Survivors we are.